Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY and on this video tutorial I'm going to show you how I am making a vintage lace pumpkin pillow for fall. That's a lot to say. And anyways, it's really not very hard and it's just completely my style. So I have two bins, whoops, sorry about that. I have two bins full of bits and pieces of lace and ribbon and stuff that I've collected over the past couple of years. And I used a little bit of canvas duck fabric, and I'll show you what for in just a second. Hot glue, and that's it. Basically, I might throw on some buttons after I evaluate the whole thing. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I am going to replace, I'm going to take this off my sofa. It's been on my sofa, gosh, since May, probably. This is my favorite pillow that I've ever made, all time. I just absolutely love everything about this. And in case you can't tell what this is a vintage lace representation of the American flag to celebrate the patriotic holidays. So I'm going to be replacing that. And then I'm also working on another project to replace this. This is sitting on my fireplace in the same room. And this is a pillow wrap that I absolutely love to death that's been sitting on my hearth for probably, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 months. I absolutely love it. So I'm making a smaller pumpkin type pillow to replace that. This, I think, is probably going to stay on the sofa. This is a lumbar pillow that I made a while back, and it has vintage lace doilies and buttons on it, and then I used my magnoliadiy.com tassel maker to make these yarn pom-poms, which I need to trim them up a little bit because this pillow's actually been used quite a bit on the sofa. So that's what we're doing, and it should be really fun. Okay, so let me set this aside. All right, what I'm starting with, I hope you can see here, is I cut out the shape of a pumpkin in my canvas duck. And I am going to be doing rows of different cream and white trims and laces across it. I'll be adding a little bit of stuffing, and then we'll be putting it on this pillow cover, which this comes also from magnoliadiy.com. It comes in a package of 2. These are 18 by 18 pillows, and you guys, these are, seriously, I know I say this a lot, these are the nicest pillows. So nice. So first thing first is that I'm going to do the pumpkin, and then we'll attach it to the pillow. Before I do that though, let me show you what I've been working on for what feels like at least a week. I've been working on this pillow wrap, which is obviously not finished. I haven't stuffed or fluffed, but these are going to be 3 pumpkins on a pillow wrap that are going to go on that one that has flowers on my fireplace. Okay, so I've been digging through my baskets, and right here is a variety of different trims and laces. And I'm going to grab my iron for just a second because some of these, you know, are old and they're crumpled and the lace isn't going to lay flat. So let me just grab this real quick. I'm going to give it a real quick run over. I meant to do this beforehand, but I forgot. Okay, so I am going to use just a teeny bit of water and see if I can get it to lay flattish. Probably needs just a minute more. Ooh, those pieces are coming apart. So how is everyone doing? I hope you like this idea. And if you do, if you decide to make something for your home for fall or any other season, I'm going to do a tree also at Christmas time, then I would definitely like to see what you do. So show it to me. You can post it here on DiyDreaming, or you can post pictures over on Dreamy DIY. This lace I purchased in Bend, Oregon, which is the cute little town that my youngest son lives in, and there's an awesome antique mall there. And I have bought so many great things, from little zippered pouches. I don't have any handy. Lace and trim bits. I bought buttons there. I bought that pink chenille bedspread there. That we're going to make a pumpkin with that too. So, yeah, that's the story. All right, and I'm just using plain old hot glue. You can use whatever glue you like the best. If you're going to use hot glue for this project, definitely you want to be using a low temperature hot glue. And I just love my Surebonder. I don't make anything from Surebonder, just so you know. I just love it. And so that's why I'm always recommending it. Okay, let's start with this lace. Where do I want it to be? I want to quickly get things glued on so that then we can proceed to the step of attaching it to my pillow and stuffing just a little bit of fluff in there. I'm trying to decide, do I want this at the top or the bottom? I think I want it at the very bottom. So I'm just going to apply glue, very little. I can come back and add more if I need it. And when I did this one, my favorite pillow, I used a variety of colors. So there's, and different kinds of materials. So there's cream, white, taupe, kind of brownish. But if that look does not appeal to you, of course you could use all white lace or all cream lace, or, you know, absolutely. You can also do this idea with brand new trims. It doesn't have to be vintage. That's just what I love, so that's what I am doing. Okay, I think I'm going to trim this so it ends right here with this flower. Obviously, this pillow is not meant to be used in bed or in, you know, a toddler's crib or anything. Especially if I end up adding buttons, then definitely I would not do that. Okay, let me lay this on my little crafting mat so it's sort of straight, so I can get my lines relatively straight. And look at this eyelet lace. I did iron it. Okay, and then this is rickrack. I think we'll use rickrack first. And this rickrack was a complete mess, so I did iron that as well. Even so, it's not wanting to really lay flat. But I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it lay flat. And after I have it stuffed and fluffed and on my pillow, I will come back with more glue to get everything glued down nice and strong. Definitely not going for perfection here because this pumpkin has kind of a bend here at the bottom. Okay, let's do this one next. Thinking, what would be the best way? Glue in the bottom part of this lace. This lace I ironed too because it was a crumpled mess. I don't know how old this is, but it's really pretty. And I love the idea that somebody made this a long time ago and that they probably loved it. I love it. And it may have been on some of their clothing. You know, I love things that have history and that are not machine made, that are handmade whenever possible. Okay. Hi Susie, hey Tammy, hey Ann. I see lots of people hopping on. Okay, let's do this eyelet lace next. I may not do this big lace. Let me determine what is the front. This is the front. You guys, I have to tell you this. I have the silliest song in my head today, and I cannot stop it. I think it's because I went out earlier to grab some stuff at Walmart, and I walked into the Christmas department, and they must have been playing this song while I was there, and it's that song that says, "I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the Christmas tree last night." Maybe it'll be stuck in your head now too. Sorry. Okay. What do we want next? I want some white in here. So let's do this big band of white. This is new lace that I'm using next. I obviously don't care if there's a little bit of glue poking out here and there. Okay, and I'll come back and adhere that better. Okay, this one I'm not sure yet. But this was a pretty piece of brand new lace that came, I think, from Walmart. Let's see, what do we want next? Well, maybe we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's do it. What the heck? I want to make sure that the lace that's threaded through this is straight and not twisted. Let me know if you did not see the lace American flag pillow tutorial, if you want to see that, and I will dig that up later today if anyone wants to see that. trim all the ends up. I also found this. I think this I found probably a couple of yards of it at Goodwill, and of course I grabbed it. Somebody must have had a craft project that they decided not to finish for whatever reason, and I was like, oh goody, that's mine. Okay, let's do this little bit of eyelet lace next. Make sure I have it the right direction. There's no rule about how high or low or how much of a space there needs to be in between one row to the other. And you could do the whole thing in one big doily. It's just completely up to you. You want to see the flag pillow link. That's what Diane says. Okay, I will get that when I'm finished. Okay, let's do this little pom-pom thing. I'm going to give it room for the pom-poms to hang down. I don't want to get them caught in the glue. Okay, let me show you what I have so far. This is what I have so far. And I was thinking that somewhere on here I'm going to add a variety of buttons. So I might do it on this centerpiece. I don't know. So I'm going to trim the edges, and I will come back and fluff and, you know, make everything secure and nice and neat when I'm off camera. I'm going to try to get this one edge of this pom-pom to stay on here. And I will do something cute with the stem, which might be like this. I don't know. This one's has a little stuffed stem, and I'm going to stuff these, but I'm not ready to move on with that pillow yet. Okay, so here's my pillow form, and I like this is probably an unnecessary detail to tell you, but I like it when my pillows zip closed on the right hand side. So I put that right here at the bottom, and oh, that's going to be so cute. I might end up gluing each one of these little individual pom-poms down at some point. And I'll come back with my my heating gun and I will burn or melt all the strings, the glue strings off. Okay, so let's just start gluing. I'm going to glue just the bottom and up to the top. I'm going to leave enough of it open that I can stuff it. And building this pumpkin with lace is easier to do it on a piece of canvas deck than to try to do it, you know, directly on the pillow. I just think that's going to make it easier. If you guys have ideas, especially about the stem of this particular pumpkin, please share those with me. Susie says she loves it. Thank you, Susie. Whoops, that's a glue for fabric. This pillow will never be washed, just FYI. It would come apart in about 1,000,000 pieces if I tried to wash it. So that is why I'm using regular hot glue, and I'm not using this special stuff that is formulated for fabric that can be washed. Yeah, this project would completely fall apart if I did that. Let's try just a little bit of fluff in here and see if we like it. And if I don't, then I'll just attach this. This is my favorite. Crafter's Choice Polyfill. I get this at Walmart. This stuff is 20 ounces, and it says it's ideal for doll making. That's because it's kind of stiff. I don't know how much we'll need. Let's just get a big pile. I just want this lightly stuffed, not super full. What do you guys think so far? You have something between the pillows so it doesn't stick. It won't stick from one side to the other. These pillows are honestly so nice. They have like this felt stuff inside of them that keeps the pillow, when you put the pillow in here, it keeps it from shifting around. They're so nice. I bought the cheapy ones, and these aren't expensive. They're two for, I don't know, $20 or something like that, or maybe 21, I don't know. But I've used the cheapy just plain canvas ones that I purchased at Walmart, and they just don't turn out anywhere near as nice as these. So if you're going to go to all the trouble to make something like this, then I totally recommend that you use a good pillow cover. Or sew one, but use nice fabric and do a zipper close at the bottom that hides. Okay, well, I think we can get the idea of where I am going with it right here. Okay, I want your honest opinions, please. The pillow forms come from magnoliadiy.com, and when I'm finished, I'll get you a direct link so you don't have to hunt them down. I'll also give you a link to the lumbar pillow. These 18 by 18 squares come a pack of 2. The lumbar pillow is like 12 by 24. It comes just one. And then I just bought standard inserts from Hobby Lobby, and that's what I put in, and I change the covers out. It really reduces the amount of space that you need for storing your pillows. Okay, so honest opinions, I'm not sure now that I'm looking at it. Do I want to stuff it or not? I mean, I think it'll be cute both ways. Kay says it's beautiful. Alma says she loves it. So tell me, stuff or don't stuff? I'll grab my buttons and we'll just play around with that for 2 seconds. I'm not going to finish this up right now. It could definitely live with, who was it? Georgianne says that she loves the colors and she could live with this. I could too. Okay, Alma says yes, stuff. Sharon, I'll get you links when I'm all finished. Sharon says yes, stuff. Denise says stuff. Georgianne says stuff. Jeannie says don't stuff. Well, that makes it hard when I have conflicting opinions because sometimes I just can't decide. Okay, I was thinking to use just a variety of smaller, I'll pick out prettier ones than I'm pulling right now. This is just to show you. And I'll pick out a variety of sizes too. I was thinking to just do some buttons on one of these wider stripes. And I think I will do that. But I'm going to do it off camera when I can have some time to carefully select the buttons that I want to use. Anyways, that is what that would look like. And then I was also thinking that, you know how on pumpkins they have that that vine that looks kind of twirly? That's a technical term. I may use some of this rope coming out of the top because this is Dollar Tree nautical rope, and when you separate the three pieces that are braided or twisted here, it kind of reminds me of that twirly stuff. Denise says the buttons look lovely. Thank you. Well, anyways, I hope that you liked this idea. I will be sad to take this off of the pillow that's inside of here and put the new one on because I have loved this one. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. It says patriotic. It's a representation of the American flag, but it doesn't scream red, white, and blue. And that's what and it's my color, cream. So that's what I love about it. And yeah, and I will come back another day and we'll work on this. This is going to be a new pillow wrap that has 3 little pumpkins on it that I'm working on too. So do it this or this. If you liked this idea and this video, if you have suggestions about anything, please tell me. If you have questions or if you want my complete supply list, just let me know. I mean, I'll even include what the name of that polyfill is, which you can use any kind of polyfill you want. That's just my favorite kind and where it came from. So let me know if you want my complete list. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Feel free to sprinkle. Thank you very much. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. Oh, and be looking back here, maybe not today, but in the next few days on this post, and I'll put pictures. I'll also put them separately just here on DIY Dreaming so you can see. And I'll get some styled pictures of it on my sofa as well. Oops. Okay, have a blessed and wonderful